Well, good morning, Miramar, and welcome to the show. I'm your host, Tamara G. As always, check out all of our social media. We are there. We're on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at City of Miramar. And with me now, I have Marilyn Jones. She is the chair of the Empowered to Thrive organization. We're going to be talking about the purpose of that organization as well as a wonderful fundraiser that everyone can get involved with to help this organization to continue to thrive and do what they do in our South Florida community. So, good morning to you, Marilyn.
Good morning, Tamara. How are you?
I am well. I am well. I know you're on a different coast today because you're out there working. So, thank you so much for joining us this early in the day to do this interview. But I want to talk a little bit about Empowered to Thrive and the background and how it got started and why those three words are so important. Empowered to Thrive.
Okay, Tamara. Well, let me thank you first by allowing me this opportunity to talk about Empower to Thrive, which is so near and dear to my heart. But
Hmm.
before I get started, I read an article recently, and it was by the American Cancer Society. Cancer incident rates in women under 50 are now 82% higher than men of the same age.
Wow.
That's a major shift from back in 2002 when they did the same study. However, that article also went on to say that the mortality has declined. The mortality has declined based on smoking cessations, early detection, and of course, advanced treatments. So that decline is 34% over the last 30 years,
Hmm.
which equates to 4.5 million lives that have been saved. And this is in the area of breast cancer, colorectal cancer, lung, and prostate cancer.
Okay.
This impact to women is definitely growing. And Empower to Thrive is here to make a positive impact on this devastating disease.
Hmm.
Um, Tamara, Empower to Thrive Incorporated is a nonprofit 501c organization dedicated to building partnerships, sharing knowledge, awareness, and services to support all women, but particularly minority women who have been diagnosed with cancer.
Okay.
And by providing these services, knowledge, and resources, we feel that will optimize wellness and improve the quality of life for these women. This organization was established because of Deidre Durham's cancer journey. Her positive cancer journey turned into something that is extraordinary.
Hmm.
She transformed adversity into hope and a journey into promise for others. When Deidre went through her cancer journey, she was never alone. She always had someone, whether it was at her treatments, whether it was a doctor's appointment, whether it was surgery, but someone was always there, a friend, loved one, always by her side.
Yes.
And her mantra was no woman should walk that cancer journey alone. And out of that positive experience, if you want to call cancer treatments in hospitals positive, on March 9th of 2024, with the theme Living Healthy Before, During, and After Cancer Diagnosis, Empowered to Thrive Incorporated was launched.
Hmm. There is Miss Deetra Sands Durham right there on the screen. We know her very well, our sorority sister, and you know, true to form, she was never one to back down from a fight. And so I think the running joke was always cancer didn't know what they meant they did when they picked her. And
That's right.
so as someone who, truly fought a good fight for many, many years, decades, almost decades.
Yes.
She started this organization because, as you mentioned, she didn't want women to have to go through this alone, or to even, because I guess you're at a point when this happens to you, when you get that diagnosis, I'm sure you have no idea what to do next. You literally are like stuck. You don't know who to call, what's going to happen, what to do. And so, Empowered to Thrive obviously is a resource for these women to be able to use when they do get that diagnosis.
Tamara, she has told it many times.
Hmm.
When they came in and gave her the diagnosis of stage 4 ovarian cancer, of course, there was this moment of shock.
Hmm.
But she asked everybody, give me a day. Give me a day to absorb this,
Hmm.
to deal with this, and then I will be ready to fight.
Yeah, yeah.
And with her scriptures and passages pasted all in her hospital room, that next day she was true to her word.
That's right. That's right. Cancer had no idea what they were doing. And truth be told, that is, kind of what everyone says. You have to have that fighter spirit. Don't give in, don't give up. There's so many researches or things that can help to prolong life. And that is what Empowered to Thrive is out there for. Whether you do need, those mammograms and those checkups, whether you do need those rides to your chemo, whether you need funding to get you to the doctor's office or to buy food. That's kind of where Empowered to Thrive comes in and fills in that gap, right?
Correct, correct.
Wow. And so you guys had a wonderful event last year, and apparently so much fun that Empowered to Thrive wants to do it again.
Absolutely. And Tamara, this year, well, because Empowered to Thrive was birthed by Deidre and her cancer journey, this luncheon and fashion show was very, very personal to her.
Mm-hmm.
We needed something to help to raise funds for this amazing organization. And this is where it landed. This event is to raise funds to directly support our mission to assist cancer survivors
Mm-hmm.
and the community and continue to educate everyone that we can on the importance of learning how to reduce the risk of getting cancer. It's all about education and how you embrace
Mm-hmm.
what we're giving. And this luncheon definitely will highlight Deidre's legacy. Number one, we, for the first time, of course, will be awarding a Legacy of Hope Award to an individual in Deidre's name, an individual who has had extraordinary courage, resilience, and empowered spirit,
Mm-hmm.
and working with those affected by cancer. Also, you will be graced with the latest fashions. We
Nice.
have 3 designers that are providing the wear for our featured models who are all cancer survivors.
Nice.
And we will be celebrating the power of perseverance and beauty after adversity on May 30th, 2026 at Jacaranda Country Club at 11 a.m.
Yeah, I know it's
So
going to be nice. I know that you guys want everyone to come out and to support this event and to share in helping Deidre's in her memory, but also to keep this organization alive. And I wanted to ask this question before we definitely tell people how they can get it. They can see the picture here on the screen. They can
Mhm.
scan the QR code or they can Zelle to empowered to thrive inc.org. But how did you get involved, Marilyn? What made this so special to you that now you are the chair of the board of directors for Empowered to Thrive? I mean, it's one thing even if you're just friends with someone, but to actually get your hands dirty and start the fight and work.
Well, Tamara, Deidre and I, of course, go back as sorority sisters, but
Mhm.
I was the chair of DELDF, which is the fundraising arm of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority for our alumni chapter.
Hmm.
So I asked Deidre to be my fundraising chair when I was chair of DELDF.
Okay.
And that grew this amazing relationship
Hmm.
by which, you know, I was one of the ones during that cancer journey. We were thick as thieves, as they would say.
Yes.
And it's just that she knew that given the opportunity, because we were talking about the board, who's going to be on the board. We were throwing some names around. So I asked her. I said, "Well, who's going to be the chair?" She said, "You." I
And that was the end of that conversation. We can now go on to something else.
but I love and I respect Deidre so much, such as everyone who has crossed our path, that I knew the conviction that she had and what her intentions were. And I was all about giving whatever I could to help the cause. And that's why I feel so compelled that this legacy should live on forever and a day. Yeah.
Amen. Amen. Well, let me tell you, she was all about Empowered to Thrive Inc. She wanted people to know about it. She was always out in the community. And of course, this safari of survivors, luncheon and fashion show. Obviously, you guys have a jungle theme going on here.
Safari. Yes,
That's
we
right.
do.
I see it. I see it. Saturday, May 30th at Jacaranda Country Club from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Tickets, individual tickets, just $130. If you'd like a table, that's 1200. Sponsorships. I know you're always looking for sponsors, right?
Definitely. We are always seeking sponsorships to assist in making this event an epic success.
Okay. And of course, you can always get those tickets. You can go to the website, empoweredtothrive.inc. I'm sorry, I got to put the ink on it, empoweredtothrive.inc.org, or you can always Zelle the number that is there, 954-562-9999, 954-562-9999, or you can scan the QR code if you are watching this. But, I love the fact that you all are the models are people who have gone through cancer. And it's not just a women's organization because you guys obviously help men too who are, and there are men who are diagnosed with breast cancer as well.
Right. And not only that, as a part of because we do monthly series, and recently we did a monthly series with men on prostate cancer, where we
Okay.
had two medical doctors that came out and facilitated that event. So yes, we reach out to anyone who feels that they need our help in any kind of way. Um, so we're looking forward to this amazing event, and the proceeds will directly benefit our outreach programs and aid survivors who are experiencing emotional as well as financial hardships.
And so
So
have you opened it up, Marilyn, to more people who not just breast cancer, but if they have other forms of cancer as well?
that is correct.
Okay,
That is correct. Anyone that has been affected by cancer.
wow. Okay. So that is amazing. An organization here in our community. Of course, if you are just tuning in, thank you so much. I'm Tamara G, your host, and we are speaking with Marilyn Jones. She is the chair of the board for Empowered to Thrive Inc. an organization that was started by Deetra Sands Durham. We do have to report, unfortunately, that Deetra did lose her fight recently. And but when you say, and you were there the whole time, Marilyn, she fought more than 10 years, more than 10 years.
It was at least 12 years that she fought a real she was a war she was a warrior. She
Yes.
fought an amazing battle.
Yes, yes, she really did. As again, we are sorority sisters. We would see each other at meetings. She came to meetings. She participated in the events that we had. So again, I don't think cancer knew what it was doing when it picked Deetra Sands Durham because she fought the good fight for at least 12 years and continued to fight that fight for other people too.
Correct, correct.
Oh, that's amazing. All right. And so we're having this at Jacaranda. So I'm going to put that up again so people can get that information. And again, the event open to everyone in the community, correct?
That is correct. Everyone is welcome, and it's going to be a great time. Wear your safari outfits to enhance the experience. It's going to be great food, wonderful entertainment, and everyone just come out to have an amazing time.
All right, sounds good. So I'm going to put it up one more time so people can see it. And again, if you want to come, if you want more information on empoweredtothrive.inc.org, please go to their website. You can buy tickets there. You can also buy them here if you scan the QR code. But it's all going to be happening at Jacaranda Country Club, 9200 West Broward Boulevard. And it's from 11 to 3, May 30th, and those tickets are $130. Lunch will be served. You're going to get a fashion show and more information because I think too, what you've mentioned, Marilyn, is that when people do get that diagnosis, they may not know where to turn, or maybe it's not you, maybe it's someone that you know or that you will know soon. So people should, we're encouraging them to come to the luncheon so that they can get the information and maybe they can give it to their loved ones.
And also, Tamara, there's an opportunity for everyone to go in, and we have patrons. So everyone knows someone who has been affected by cancer. So there's an opportunity to purchase a patron
Mhm.
at $50 and have your loved one or your friend or whomever you know that's been affected by cancer listed in our program book.
All right. Well, that sounds good. And what is the deadline for that?
Because the journal is printing, we're looking to probably May the 24th
Hmm.
for all of the patrons and ads,
Hmm.
sponsorships. Of course, if you want to donate at any time, go on the website and there's a donate button and just donate to support the event or even just to support the organization.
All right. Sounds good. I'll be getting my donation ready.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
unfortunately, I
So
will not be
appreciative.
there. Yes, I'm gonna miss it again. I missed it last year, but I'm gonna miss it again. I'm gonna be where you are, in California next week. So I'm gonna miss
Okay.
it. But
Okay.
I'm definitely gonna give a donation. And Deetra was very special to me as well, very special to many people in the community. So if you would definitely love to support and keep her dream alive with the Empowered to Thrive Inc.org organization, please get those tickets. This I heard it was a sellout last year. I know it's going to be a sellout this year. May 30th, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. at Jacaranda Country Club. That's in Plantation. Those tickets $130. Lunch will be served along with a fashion show. Wear your best safari outfit. And as Marilyn mentioned, if you can't make it or if you would like to give another donation, another amount of donation, then you can always go to the website and do so there at empoweredtothrive.org. I wish you all much success next week, and I know that everything is going to be great, and that Deetra will be smiling down on everyone, and definitely very happy that this event is continuing and that the organization is continuing.
Well, thank you so much, Tamara. We are so grateful for this opportunity and you to have Empowered to Thrive in the community. And we just wish that everybody would embrace it and show the love because this is such a great cause.
Absolutely. So, from everyone from Miramar to Deerfield Beach, that's who Empowered to Thrive Inc.org helps out. And again, for those tickets, and go to the luncheon wherever you are in Broward County, Miami-Dade, you can come to. You can always get those tickets at Empowered to Thrive Inc.org. Thank you so much, Marilyn Jones, the chair of the board for Empowered to Thrive Inc.org. Certainly appreciate you talking with us today.
Thank you so much, Tamara.
And thank you for watching Good Morning Miramar. Until next time, I'm your host, Tamara G. See ya.